Hello, welcome back to Jack Chaucer's Storyteller. We've got Nikki White Polar Extremes. Today we got chapter 12. It's called Yellow Ice, and it's Nikki's point of view, January 11th, 2020, en route to the South Pole, Antarctica. Our stay in Mactown was brief, just 2 days of snow school in the higher elevations not far from base. Thomas and I learned to dress properly for the elements, pitch tents, light small portable stoves, and work radios in case of emergencies, which could easily mean death without a quick rescue anywhere on this vast and unforgiving continent. On the third day, we boarded a Hercules aircraft with Willem and his wife Ina, aka the Sea Hag. Roy already had caught a Globemaster back to Christchurch. Apparently, his only job had been to make sure Thomas didn't kill me until Willem offered him the same chance in such dramatic fashion upon our arrival. Now it was assumed Thomas had been cured of his will to kill, and we could all fly happily to the South Pole. Again, we were strapped into seats facing piles of cargo, but this time there were no windows at all in the passenger seat section of the noisy plane. Antarctic turbulence rivaled and at times exceeded what I experienced on that awful flight to Cape Town with Virgil back in February 2019. But that wasn't the only thing unsettling my stomach. When they had us trade in our barely used red winter parkas for new extra thick green ones before leaving Mactown, I noticed more than a few people give me and Thomas weird, almost surprised looks around base as we prepared to depart. "Why are they staring at us like that?" I asked Willem. He just smiled. But Ina, with her permanent wise-ass expression and gruff voice, leaned toward me and tried to speak my language. "You have green jacket, so the others are green vit envy." "Envy? Why?" "Winter polies," she cackled. I turned to Willem, whose English was nearly perfect. Apparently he was Dutch and Ina was German. "Care to translate?" I asked. "The looks you are getting are a sign of awe and respect," he said. Why? He paused to reflect. "Because we're spending the winter at the pole," he said. "That's what the green parka means. We need the heavier gear for the real Antarctic winter, the one that doesn't let anyone leave South Pole Station from the middle of February until late October." "What? We're just going there to become completely stranded?" "Yes," Willem confirmed. "Splendid isolation." "In a fucking tent?" I cried. "In the fucking dark?" The sea hag howled with laughter. Then Thomas chimed in. "Hey, as long as it ain't got iron bars." "You've got to be shitting me," I pleaded with Willem. "No tent," he said with a sparkle in his eyes. "There's a wonderful, fully stocked base at the pole, and only the lucky few get to winter over. Congratulations and welcome to an elite club." He was friggin' serious. I was too pissed off to respond. The hag was still cackling, and Thomas, of course, reveled at the prospect of more cold. "I want to piss yellow ice in 100 below," he rejoiced. That's the image I was forced to digest as the Hercules hurtled us toward Earth's frozen ass pole. On that note, we move on to part 2 next time, chapter 13, Nikki's point of view.